I'm not hiding a cat in the bag when I'm saying that I'm not a big fan of AMS2. I tried to give the game multiple chances and over time it just simply didn't really click with me. However, whenever people ask me why I dropped the game or why I don't want to go back to it, the reasons that I give to them doesn't really seem to matter that much, or they think that I'm over exaggerating stuff. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the race itself that made me drop AMS2. Hope you guys enjoy.
Alright, so I guess it's a change of plan. I cannot be able to race with these guys now, so I guess I will see if I can do a commentary on this. I thought we're gonna do the Formula V10s, but apparently it's gonna be the IndyCars. We have some shuffling going around in the mid pack. Two of the yellow cars, they're supposed to be teammates, but the black one goes up in front. Manages to get 2 places there, and now this car, Space Lab, is going side by side with Alice. Didn't really work out well with Alice, and oh! Space Lab is living up to his name. Not sure what happened there, but the car went up into the air. Alright, roof cam, which doesn't really look like a roof cam, but roof cam with jelly, and one of them is parking on the main street, the other one is right next to the wall. Space Lab is now back into the pits. Raptor is currently leading, and I love it how I'm clicking on the button, but it doesn't really want to change the stuff. Doesn't want to bring up the standings. Love it. So Raptor is currently in the lead, so I guess the car in front is the last place. Ooh, Donkey is in second place there, and Devil has some trouble around. Some of the lower positions are having pretty bad times, and I'm not talking about times in lap times, I'm talking about times on track. Moving to the track side, just realized Raptor and Donk are the only two who are on the lead lap. Everyone behind them is 1 lap behind. I don't know how you do that. Oh, by the way, one of the cars is actually sliding off circuit there. Just ever so slightly sliding around the circuit while everyone else goes around him. This is truly magnificent sight to see. But from the looks of it, there is some backmarker trouble for both of these guys at the front. I don't know how they managed to stay on the lead lap while everyone else is behind them by 1 lap. Either the timing is going absolutely nuts, or I don't know. But from the looks of it, there's a 7-second gap between Raptor and Donk. I don't know how, but Space Labs, who retired from the race back into the pits, and also Ricochet, they are still apparently 3rd and 4th place on the timing. I have no clue how. Space Drone, who's on circuit but haven't moved since the start, is still counted there. I don't know what's going on there. It looks like just now the timer starts to make sense. No, it doesn't make sense whatsoever once again, because the car that's supposed to be P3, I guess, is now jumping down into P17 and starts to climb up ever so slightly by each second. So I guess Jelly is currently P3. And behind him is Fry. And then my sim racer. AMS are currently P5, I guess, based on my guessing. Let's go to cockpit camera. Oh, lovely. Neutral gear. Quality. Doesn't have water, hasn't completed a single lap. His lap is currently 5 minutes long. Alright, Raptor is coming around to do a 1:17. Then comes Dong. That car is still on the circuit but has no collision of 1:18. Between him and Raptor there are several cars, and Donk has to go off track there. From the looks of it, these guys are pretty handful to drive. Space Lab is currently still P3 apparently, and +9 is having some competition here, I think, with Simo. This is so trash. Oh, but they are going side by side, and +9 overtakes Simo on the inside. And so this interface is just so trash. I can't believe it that after 1 year this is so bad. Still. Behind them is LS, whose lap is currently 6:20. But he's going side by side. Oh, and the car in front of him is cooking it up, and this is gonna be the opportunity for him. He couldn't really go through with it, but that was his very much opportunistic move to go up on the middle. Unfortunately, the yellow car from off track moved on, and the gap just became almost inaccessible. Very good effort there, but unfortunately didn't work out. By the way, just noticed it somehow. Oh, car in front had to go off track. I don't know why, but the shadows underneath the car are so much more dark, so much more darker than every other shadow on track. Anyway, going back to Dong's perspective right here. He still has some cars in front. His gap to Raptor is going up to be almost 10 seconds. Ricochet, who's currently in the pits, according to the game itself, it's currently P5, it was P4 and stuff like that, P3 as well. So according to my calculations, it's gonna be one of these other cars who's currently P3. But Raptor is currently leading the race apparently. And Donk now approaches the car. I'm not sure if that hints traffic. Or actually someone in front. 6.5 minutes left from the race, and I cannot really figure out who's on which lap, which position. This is so trash, but from the looks of it, he has a look on the inside there, but cannot get much out of it. Onto the bumper camera of Donk. A bit of a look up at the front. He goes for the inside. He's gonna slide out to the outside unless the place is blocked. Bit of a look up in front. And that might be enough for Dong to go to the inside and get the place. Nicely done. He moved the place on track, but I have no clue which place he's in. Could be P2, could not be P2. According to this fully finished simulator. that just received a huge update. This is the best experience that I can give you guys. Anyway, there are 2 cars behind him now. One he just overtook. The other one is catching up to them. So I believe no, that's not him. It's also not him. Moscow's 45 and Willy are still on track. These 3 are going at each other. But I want to find out which are the other cars that are still in race and we're around Donk. Because I cannot just simply move around the circuit to find out. But behind him, they are going side by side and the blue car goes ahead. So I really cannot make it out. So Willy and 45 are going side by side in front. The blue car sent it up on the lead side. That's gonna be a bit too much there. He has to come back on track. And this is gonna be the opportunity right here for the red car of Mickey. But they do touch! Both of them have now damaged cars, but I believe the damage is turned off in the server. Either way, Moscow is now moved up another place. Still can't make out who is in which position. According to the timer, or rather the TV tower on the left, Simo is currently the last car on track. Raptor is still leading and Donk has 11 seconds of gap minimum to him. And by the way, we have now only 15 cars on the server. We started out with 23. And that is how you lose 2 places right there. Pirlo just had an unfortunate situation there. And thanks to that, he now gifted the others a chance to fight. We are staying on board with him a bit. Oh, a bit too much on the throttle there. He has to correct it. Car is going all over the place now. But thankfully he manages to keep the car on track. Not sure if he switched up the gears or not. Probably in 3rd or 4th now, but according to the game, he's currently in 1st gear and his lap is currently 13 minutes long. I saw something at the pit lane, might have been someone going into the pits or just something similar. Raptor still has the lead of 13 seconds. Donk just gets into that straight where we saw Raptor before. Simo is pretty slow in the final corner there. And Mickey from the looks of it had an accident as well. Normally you wouldn't leave that corner with that slow speed. No, there's no way to look at. Car's just moving back and forward. But Raptor is probably gonna start the final lap of the race unless we have a +1 lap rule here. And currently he is in the lead. And Jelly might be second, might be third. I have no clue. I don't even know if Raptor is the one who's actually leading or not. But from the looks of it, Jelly is the closest car on track. It might have been lapped, might not have been lapped. I have no idea whatsoever where he is actually place-wise. But the car behind him, Fry, who's not Fry. There we go. There is Fry. Who's driving the Uninstalled kart car. The number 11 is looking for a place to overtake. And he ran out of fuel! Just as I'm about to go into a cockpit view, one of the cars, lovely camera angle by the way, just ran out of fuel on track. Raptor comes around to finish the race in first place. Don comes around to finish second, if he is actually finishing second. The standings are still not working. I mean, it was a very crash-filled race where only 14 cars are actually still in the race. There was some entertainment in it, but it was crazy. Let's hear what the drivers have to say.
So don't
hang on. Well done, Raptor. You got second, third,
first.
Get in there, mate. Well done.
I was training with this for the V10.
Good race, guys. I watched it and decided to do a commentary on it. By the way, the UI really bugged out and some of you still haven't done a single lap, so I had no clue where everyone was on track. So, just to clarify, Frank, did you finish second?
No, I finished third.
Okay.
I actually thought I finished fourth, to be fair, but
So on my end, because I watched this, like spectated the entire race, only 2 cars finished. That all of the other cars are actually showing up as DNF for me, with plus 12 laps to them.
that doesn't sound quite right.
Ricochet was actually on podium for the entire thing, and he was just sitting in the pits.
Yeah, I was about to say I retired.